Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have another world overview, and while I'm at it, happy Halloween if you celebrate. But today we have Spooky Town Revamped, which I will have the download link for down in the description. So this is a populated world. I believe there's a few different kind of Halloween movie characters around in the world. And I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't done a world overview on this one yet. So I knew that I wanted to do something Halloween related for actual Halloween day. I just didn't know what. But it looks like we have the Wizard of Oz here as well. There's a few different kind of things. We have the Addams Family. I'm just trying to see who we have that I could, possibly name. Now I am kind of behind on like a lot of Halloween movies. So some of these I might not know, but let's go ahead and jump into the houses. So this is the very first house here. This is the pink house by the looks of it. Turn off this grid. And we will go ahead and take a look. So it looks like here you walk into the living room and then you have a bathroom here. And then you have your kitchen and dining room kind of area back here. This is very pretty. Like the landscaping is really pretty. And then up here, 3 bedrooms and bathroom by the looks of it. So it's not too bad of a spot. Alright, so moving on. I'm not going to look at every single house. I'm just going to kind of look at whatever ones just kind of catch my attention, because there is a lot of houses. So we'll hop over here to the Hex house, I guess. Alright, so here's the Hex house. Looks like it's another kind of tinier one, but it looks like there's an open garage at the back, and then it's still kind of loading up, but we have the kitchen, living room, dining room on one spot, bathroom, and then up here is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. And oh, I just noticed that there's actually 2 more beds like up here. Alright, cool. Alright, so moving on. We have there's a farm over here. Like, this world is big, so it might take me a bit to kind of figure out where I want to go. That looks like it might be actually the pumpkin house. I'm intrigued. Hopping in. Alright, so this is the pumpkin house, and I think this is super cute. Look at how cute it is. I actually thought about making a house in like the shape of a pumpkin, and then I figured it would probably be too much of a challenge. But it looks like they've actually managed to do a really good job out of it. So it looks like you have your living room here, dining room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and then up here is like a little nursery area. So it's very cute. This is adorable. Alright, so we also have this one over here that immediately caught my eye. So this is a Trick or Treat Victorian. Look at how cute this house is. It kind of gives me the same vibes as the candy corn one from, I can't think of the name of the world. That's not good that I can't think of the name of it, but anyways, I'll link it in the cards. It looks like we have like a little porch area that's not accessible, which honestly that doesn't bother me any. We have a kitchen to the left-hand side as soon as you walk in, and then living room here, bathroom, dining room, and kind of like an office area. Then you've got like a pool back here, a bar, and then up here, so it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, and I think 2 bathrooms up here if I remember. 3 bathrooms up here, sorry. And then you have like a little balcony area. I love this house. And then is this like the attic kind of space? Looks like it. So I'm not assuming that's probably not meant to be there. But yeah, so you have a little like attic space up here as well. Okay, so moving on. Where do I want to go from here? So we have these here, which this one's named Set. So we have Ready, Set, Go. Which honestly, that's kind of funny. So let's hop in. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of like a very colorful kind of neighborhood over here. So this one here, I'm assuming they're all starter homes. So you have your kitchen, living room here, and then 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. So it's not too bad of a spot. It's just very bright, not something I would normally go for, but I think that's why it caught my attention. Okay, so we also have this one over here as well, which has like a bright blue roof. I guess technically that'd be more like a teal color. So here is this one. So similar kind of, starter home setup. It looks like you actually have a rocking chair here. But these houses are really cute. I feel like they fit the world really well. We have the Liverfield house over here, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Okay, so this kind of gives me like, it reminds me of one of the, like, it gives me like American Horror Story vibes. I don't know why. But it also kind of reminds me of like the goth house from Sunset Valley in a way. So it's kind of like, I don't know. So it looks like you walk in here, you have your foyer, bathroom here, kitchen, dining room, formal living room, kind of office area, and then your informal living room over here to the very far right. And then 3 bedrooms up here, 2 bathrooms. So it's a very good use of space. You have a little balcony over here as well. And then this is the backyard. You've got like the kind of murky pool. All right, so if we continue to move on here, so we have the cozy haunted house, which I feel like that shouldn't go in the same sentence. Let's take a look at Captain Hinky's house, I guess. Bought a rave club and retired in Spooky Town. So here we are. This is the captain's house. And we're going to go ahead and hop on down here. So this house is fairly expensive. But it also looks like it's kind of very empty. Which I'm assuming is probably because the captain, bought a rave club. Maybe the money went into that instead of furnishing the house. But for like a house of this size, it's very, like, vacant. All right, so we have, I think I just looked at one of these. So let's move on. You're going to see that I'm going to get lost. But we have the Witch's Cove here. All right, so I believe this is the right way. It looks like we actually have one of the old cars. I've never seen this tree. Why have I never seen that tree? But okay, so starting off, we're going to come back over here to the garage. So it looks like there's actually 2 cars that come with this house. And like a little kind of upstairs area that you can kind of do whatever with. But then if we actually come on over to the actual house over here, so you have the living room as soon as you walk in, kind of little study area. You've got the dining room off to the right with the kitchen, hallway. It looks like there's like a kind of bar room, half bath, kind of like greenhouse, kind of sunroom is what I'm thinking. And then you've got the bedrooms here. This is a big house. I didn't realize how many floors there were, but you have a gym. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. So this, I'm assuming, is like the witchy area with the elixir station. This is very cute. I like it. Why does it look like it's built into the cliff? Okay, so it's literally, this house is like built into the cliff. So if I turn around here, as you can see, it's like below like the cliff. I'm assuming you can't actually live in it because it says furnished 0, unfurnished 0. So I'm assuming it's kind of just like a decorative lot in a way, but this is what it looks like on the inside. So, but yeah, so up here you can see it says 0, but it suits a lot of Sims. There's a lot of space in this place. So I just found this over here, the Baycliff Castle. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. So this looks huge. Not that I expected anything less from a 60 by 60 lot, but here we are. So I already know this is one of those lots that I personally couldn't play in because I would get lost with trying to find rooms. So it looks like you have a dining room here. This is like your kitchen area back here. Living room area possibly. And then like all hallway. And then if you hop up here, like a study area, painting, informal living room. You've got a couple of bedrooms. I don't know. I feel like I would get lost. And then you have like up here, which I'm assuming is meant to be a little bit more decorative, but then there's these stairs that lead to nothing. Alright, so we went ahead and hopped in with the Wizard of Oz, just because I figured, these are characters that a lot of people know. So we have the Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, Tin Man, Wicked Witch of the West, and of course Dorothy over here. So this is their little house. I'm not going to go through like a full-on tutorial overview of it. But here it is, and it's very cute. I quite like it. So there's that, and it's kind of split up into 2, which is nice. So they're not kind of all living together, but they're all in the same lot. And Scarecrow wanting to be a leader of the free world is something I didn't expect. But okay, so we have the coffee house over here, which obviously catches my attention immediately, because everybody knows that that tends to be one of those lots that I look at. So the very first thing I'm noticing is they don't actually have the coffee bar from university. So I would probably replace that instead of having the espresso machines over here, just because I feel like that would make it a bit more of a functional coffee shop, but it's a very cute lot nonetheless. And then we have a hidden park over here, which makes me curious. Let it load up here a little bit. Okay, so it's like a legitimate park, because there are some swings over here. Looks like you have some chess tables. Very cute. We have another park over here that I'm not going to try and say the name because I will butcher it. Oh my goodness, do you see how pretty of a lot this is? Okay, the one thing I've learned with going through this world already, the landscaping in this world is gorgeous. I could never. But like, look at how pretty. I love this. You have the little hopscotch thing over here, like in the dirt too, which is very smart. This is so pretty. We have the art museum. We have a flea market over here, which I'm kind of curious how this would actually work, because I feel like you wouldn't actually be able to purchase anything unless you had the, is it open for business? Is that what the mod is for Sims 3? Or I don't remember. But this is very cute. I've never seen this little topiary back here. And then inside, we have a couple of things. So we have the food register and the elixir store register. So I think we're going to come over here to the garage. I'm not going to go through every single community lot either, just because I want to leave some stuff for all of you to look at. Alright, so I just went ahead and opened this up. So this is the garage. So as you can see, you kind of have like the actual garage part down here. And then there was a little bit of like a bar area up here with the bathrooms. Alright, so we also have the Grove Casino over here. Now, I don't believe it mentioned having store content. If you actually have the casino set, you could definitely probably place that down here. Looks like we have the bubble blower here. We've got some of the claw machines. So you could definitely place down some of the casino stuff, just to kind of make this a little bit more of like a legitimate casino. We have the pool over here, which this looks like a very big lot for a pool, which is why I'm kind of intrigued. Okay, so it looks like you have the pool inside. You got some bathrooms. And looks like there's also a pool outside. So there is like multiple areas by the looks of it. And it also doubles as a gym up here. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why it's so big of a lot, but I'm not going to look at the Red Velvet Lounge. We have the Spider Park over here. This caught my attention just from the map. So just to open this up, look at the detail. So you can see like there's a spider like on a spider web. Like just with the, it's not necessarily like terrain paint, but like the floor placement. And then you have this like spot here that's kind of meant to more like emulate the spider with this floor tile. It's very cool, like the middle of like the spider. Honestly, the creativity here is immaculate. So we have the Spooks Motel over here. That was actually something I had debated on doing for today's video. I debated on building the Bates Motel house, because Bates Motel is one of those shows that I adore. But the reason I didn't is because I ran out of time. I feel like October went by very quickly. But the motel here is very cute. There's also the stuff here for the university, which is kind of cool. So you can have like the at-home university experience. Looks like we found a festival lot over here, which immediately catches my attention. So it looks like it's divided into quadrants is kind of the vibe that I'm picking up on here. So it looks like over here we have some of the kind of, things. We got the kissing booths over here. Some of there's pumpkins around here. We've got horseshoes. Over here is kind of like a more natural area in the bathroom, I'm assuming. You've got the roller skating part in the middle. You've got the photo booth. Over here is kind of more like the food area and a bubble blower, of course. And then the back half over here is the actual kind of like park. We have the cemetery over here, which I feel like it wouldn't make sense for me to film a world overview for Halloween without taking a look at the graveyard. This is a very big graveyard. My goodness. I like that they expanded upon the mausoleum. They actually have some bathrooms in here, which I think is really smart. But what is in all of these? Oh, hello. What are these little guys? I've never seen these. Where did these little skeletons come from? I've never seen these, and they have them in like every single one to kind of like act like a casket. Honestly, this is cool. And then you've got some of the animal tombstones over here. I don't think I've ever seen a unicorn tombstone. Alright. So if we continue on, so there is also this area like over this way, which I don't believe I've been over here yet, but we have like a shopping pier. I'm trying not to get lost, so I think I'm gonna come back over this way for right now. Were we just over here? I think so. So we have the Eternal Ball and Chain, which I'm assuming wedding lot is what I get from the name. Okay, so here it is. So I was right, this is like a little wedding lot, but I think it's so cute. And it's gonna have like a really pretty view as well. Okay, so I think we're gonna come Troll Bridge Bed and Breakfast. Well, that's intriguing. I do always remember hearing things about the troll that lived under the bridge. So let's go ahead and hop on down and take a look. So it looks like we have a bed over here. And then this is very cute, actually. It is kind of like a legitimate like bed and breakfast. Very cute. I like that a lot. Okay, so over here you've got the junkyard. I don't think I mentioned this, but there is some diving lots in this world as well. So over here we have the pumpkin patch. So it looks like there's only a few little pumpkin vines, which I figured this kind of would have been full. But then again, they probably haven't like grown yet because this is just me opening up the world. But that is very cute. And then over here we have another festival lot. So this kind of looks like it has a maze to it. This is the vibe that I'm picking up on. So this kind of gives me like the cornfield kind of like maze vibes. Looks like the bottom of the barn is empty. And then you have some bathrooms and a bedroom up here. You've got like a maze, and then there's like a bunch of pumpkins kind of like scattered about. Doesn't look like there's anything hidden in the maze. You've got a little bonfire thing back here. So we have a general store with the training ground. I'm going to come over here to the poison apple, which looks like I was right about it being a nectary. I don't think it is. I was going to say I don't think it's the same nectary from World Adventures. This looks different to me. I'm pretty sure it's not the same one. So this is actually very cute. I don't know what it is. I just love the kind of like vintagey vibes that all the nectaries tend to have. And then you've got a bunch of bedrooms up here. And there's also kind of like a little living room, so somebody could like live up here, which is cute. Alright, so I just found this lot over here, which, I'm gonna be honest, it looks like it's like a sinkhole. Is kind of like the vibe that I have of that. Looks like we have a few other spots around here for houseboats and diving lots. Over here is a little gypsy wagon. Okay, so I just went ahead and came back over this way. So we have the shopping pier over here that we will go ahead and take a look at now. So as you can see, this is like a legitimate pier. It's kind of like a longer kind of a spot. But what do we have? So we have a food register, so you can come over here and get some food. We have a bathroom. Looks like we have some book registers over here as well. There's also some bedrooms and computers areas over here. So there's kind of a good variety of everything. And then there was another lot over here, this one. The Witchy Woos, Elixirs, and Booze. So it looks to me like it has the same kind of layout as the shopping pier that we were just at. But I'm assuming it's more elixir based. So if we go ahead and hop on down. Ooh. Okay, this definitely gives me kind of like witchy vibes. So over here, ooh. Okay, so you have like everything you could possibly need for elixirs from plants. We have this spinny thing that I can never remember the name of. This looks like it's the elixir store area. We've got kind of, you know, some other little areas and bathrooms. There is a little bar over here at the end of this as well, which I love. And then I think that's about it, if I'm honest. I feel like we've kind of looked at a lot of things, and I want to leave stuff for all of you to look at. But if I really quickly hop back into Edit Town. Okay, so just really quick to go over a few of the other families again, just because I don't feel like I did a good job of that earlier. So we have the Kane family, we have Franklin Stone. I'm trying to see if there's any names. We have the Goss over here. Young boy named Mortimer. So is this, okay, so it's just like the original Ghost from Sunset Valley, which is perfectly fine. We have the Hocus Pocus sisters over here, so we have the Sandersons here. So Mary, Winifred, and Sarah. We have Mr. Hawksfreaks, Black, which I don't know who this could possibly be. I've definitely heard the name Gideon Black before, but I don't know what from. We have the Vorkink. We have Bewitched. We have Frankenstein. Is this like Frankenstein and his bride? It is. So we have the Bride of Frankenstein, and we have Frankenstein over here. So the last name I believe is spelled wrong. I think it's E-I-N if I remember correctly. But over here for Bewitched, we have Susie and the Grandma. And there's just like a lot of little kind of characters. We have the Coopers over here. I don't know who that could possibly be. But yeah, there's a lot of like different kind of families around here that you can kind of find and play with, and I feel like it's just a lot of fun. Beryl, Primrose, the World 1. What is 1? Thing 1 and Thing 2 are in this world, which, let's be honest, are kind of nightmare fuel, so that's kind of understandable. We have the Grim Reaper, who actually lives in this world as well, in the Castle of Darkness, so that's kind of cool. We have the Fairynistas over here, which makes me think they're like a bunch of like fashionable fairies. Plum Perfect, Spring Spirit, Merry Sunshine, and Water Lily, which are all very fairy-like names and very pretty. So let's go ahead and hop back in. So I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 6 days a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, you can go ahead and hit that bell. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies!